Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday, or good evening, or good afternoon, whatever it may be for where you are. Welcome to the draft for War3Champions Finals, Season 8, baby. Very, very excited for the next half an hour. Then afterwards, we got 4 Players Gold Cup, so it should be beautiful. I am joined, or not so much joined by, but led by the hand, let's say, through the forest to the gingerbread house by Neo. Neo, how you doing, man?
Come with me, come with me. We're not going to the witch at all. Hello, Carson, the host, man. What a pleasure to be here. What a pleasure to bring you the War3 Champions bracket draw. You heard it probably throughout the Season 7 finals that War3 Champions team was so busy with coming up with new features and maintaining what they have that it was real rough to come up with the season finals. It was always a little bit of a hassle, and it was not their origin, basically. Tournament organizing, not their forte. They instead built the best server we've ever seen in this game. So we felt that it is our duty to relieve them from the pressure of running the finals and took care of it. And now this is the first time we do this, Season 8. Good time, I think. And yeah, we're kind of ready. We got our 16 players. We got pretty much everything sorted out. And now it's time to draw some games, Carson.
Very, very excited. Like I said, I think this is the, well, I don't want to say this is the best part of the tournament. I almost said that. But it is one of the more, hype parts of the tournament, let's say. And, the matchups always seem to be, I guess it's not a curse, it's a reverse curse for this tournament. The matchups are always really, really good and really exciting for War3 Champions. Almost every time we've had these, I feel like the draft's gone really, really well, so.
Oh yeah, for sure. We all, of course, remember the Happy versus Focus Grand Finals of last time. We can say that since last time, a couple of things changed, and of course, we will go into this. We saw in chat already there's a lot of questions from you guys. Why is X not playing? What's the situation? That yada, yada, yada. First of all, what you need to know is the dates of this. When is this going to be happening? It starts in 8 days. It is October 30 and October 31st for the first round matches, and then the week after, November 5 to 7 for the playoffs. There was the major criticism last time that everything was a little scuffed. We only had 3 days for a 16-player double elim bracket, which was... It was kind of my fault that it was screwed up because I was in charge of the schedule and it didn't really work out. So we changed that. More days is more content. And with that, hand in hand goes that we can broadcast every single game of the tournament. No lost matches anymore, Carson.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, and no super long days. So I mean, if people have busy days as well, they can tune in, or if they miss the day, they can catch up on the VODs quite easily because it's not going to be just an overwhelming amount of content over just a couple of days. So I think it's a better way to do it like this. I think it's nice, and we also get to cast on Halloween, which, as you guys might be able to tell, I quite like Halloween. So this should be fun. I think I've done it one other time, but I'm excited for that too. It should be a nice special day.
Didn't you dress up as Bidu and Bidu dressed up as Carson? Was that Halloween?
That's what it was. And we green screened each other's rooms behind each other. Yeah. That's what it was.
That was a great one. So speaking of great ones, we got a couple of amazing players, and the list of players was released on our social media, but of course the wonderful people of Liquipedia put them up already. And here are your 16 warriors for the War3 Champions Season 8 Grand Finals. We got a little bit of an imbalance, I want to say, in race participation, because for the humans, we got Hawk, Sock, Todd, Johnny Cage, Fortitude, Chemico. For the orcs, we got Focus and Hitman. For the undead, we have Craft, and for the night elf, strong representation here: Foggy, Colorful, Lawlight, Dice, Spiral, Neutron, Moon. So seeing this list of participants, you will probably have a lot of questions. The first one, the obvious one, is where is
Grubby.
But before and Grubby, of
Sorry.
course. Okay, Carson, we will answer your question first, because there was a little bit of confusion. The Season 8 snapshot was done on a Friday afternoon at 2 p.m. But this is not what the War3 Champions homepage displays. So I got the snapshot prepared. Right here was an Excel sheet. So you see Happy on top. We'll answer why Happy is on the tournament afterwards. Then Focus, Foggy Moon, Chemico, Hitman, Colorful, Hawk, Dice, Craft, Hot, Johnny Cage, Spiral, Lawliot, Lynn, I think, and a couple of other players. So the last one we invited was Fortitude, aka Romantic, and all the players below just simply weren't good enough. And that is, for example, a Grubby, a 15 Sway, a Starbuck, a Fly, a 120, and a Kaho. So these players are not part of the Season 8 finals because their ladder rank was, at the time of the snapshot, not good enough. And yeah, you just have to keep in mind that the snapshot happened before what is displayed on War3Champions now.
Yeah, I think that was a little bit confusing for some people, myself included, until I saw it. But yeah, obviously there has to be an arbitrary cutoff point so that we can start organizing this thing, because it's, especially for you, it's taken a lot of time and effort, not just to organize it, but also just to get all the players together and get all the people to, either accept or decline the invite. And just, it's so hard to get 16 people, metaphorically in a room together at the same time. It is very, very difficult to do. So
for sure. You can go back to our main scene, I guess. So, the last time War3Champions ran this tournament, and now back to Warcraft is running this tournament. So there's a couple of changes, and that comes specifically to hosting. Before we go into the hosting standpoint, I gotta say that 4 players declined the invite. That was Happy, Lynn, Labyrinth, and X-Lord. And a lot of people said already X-Lord is dodging it because of the ping. That is not the case. Labyrinth and X-Lord both not available at the time of the tournament, so they respectfully declined. So, hosting. Last time, War3Champions ran the hosting pretty similar to what they do with the ladder. But of course, the tournament setting and the ladder setting are a little bit different. That is due to the fact alone that a tournament setting is a best of 3 or a best of 5, and a ladder setting is obviously a best of 1. So there might be some ping advantages and disadvantages, but you can make up a little bit of that advantage with map picks and bans, and you can alternate servers. And so our approach was to make it as fair as possible for all participants involved. So on the War3Champions ladder, for example, there's a little bit of a European bias when it comes to the matches against Asians. We try to even that out and give the Koreans, for example, better conditions or more fair conditions against the players from the CIS region, which is Russia and Ukraine. This is not perfect by any means, but we gathered all the ping tables from all the players, and we asked them, where are you spiking, maybe? Where do you have lags? And then we came up with a huge host table for every single matchup. And from that on, we came up with some rules for the hosting. And especially Happy wasn't satisfied with the hosting. He gave us some conditions under which he is willing to play, and we gave him our conditions that we want to apply for the tournament, and those didn't really match up. It was a very nice conversation. It was a very it was a conversation that I was able to learn from, but in the end, our conditions weren't able to match, so we shouldn't shit on Happy or anything for not playing this tournament. He just has clear conditions. We have clear conditions. We're not coming along, so Happy not part of this, unfortunately. But for Happy, we got Moon and Hitman for the first time in the interregional War3Champions finals. And we also got Foggy back, so I think this lineup is still pretty damn sick, and we should just celebrate the fact that we got Moon and Hitman and not jump on Happy for that.
yeah, this is a very, very exciting roster of players for sure. If you exclude, there's only one undead and we don't have Happy, and you just look at the names, the players, it's ridiculous, especially if you're a fan of Human, which I was even talking to a couple people yesterday. Like, I can't watch any Human games anymore. Where do I learn from? This is apparently the tournament to learn. We're going to see so many Human against Night Elves, which is my favorite matchup. It's always been my favorite matchup. So, the lineup, the players, especially with Moon and Hitman in there. I'm quite the Hitman fanboy, as you might know, Neil. This is
you brought him into the finals. That is all due to you.
He's my boy. He's my boy. It took a little bit of groveling, but we made it work.
So, I think you guys want to draw some brackets. What we have is, of course, the 16 players. Oh, wait, before we go into that, maybe we should mention how people can support and contribute to the tournament. There's quite a bit to do. Of course, we are once again back on Matcherino, as you can see in this little bar that Carson put up. We get some good contributions already, $1,740. It is available at W3Champions.backtowarcraft.com. That's an easy link. We already got a big contribution from Sir Kato, who really wanted to see the list of players, and he unlocked that with his big $500 contribution. Then we also got a $250 contribution by Governor, who has supported this tournament for a long time and is chipping in even more if you guys help him, because here on the War3Champions page, there's some stretch goals. As you can see, if you guys contribute $2,000, where we are just $260 away from, by the way, Governor adds another $250. And if we reach $3,000, he adds another $250. And if we reach $4,000, he adds another $250. And if we reach $5,000, he puts in $250 again. So Governor, very, very generous, but you have to unlock these goals for Governor to put in even more money than he already has.
Yeah, that's a, as we like to say over here, that's a sheesh. Every 250, we get one of those from me. I can guarantee you that.
And of course, people are always very, very happy to contribute and willing to contribute. But we thought, shouldn't people get something for contributing to the prize pool? And I think the clear answer is yes. So thanks to Riptide and the War3Champions team, you can now buy profile pictures to display on the War3Champions ladder that you are a supporter of the tournament. It's available here at the marketplace. And just for $5, you can get a War3Champions supporters profile picture, Halloween themed as a pumpkin, either with a War3Champions logo or with the Back to Warcraft logo, or you're freaking awesome and you just buy both. All you have to do is go in that Matcherino marketplace, add your BattleNet tag, and buy that stuff for $5. 100% of these $5 go to the prize pool. And I can say a lot of people have done that already, around 50 to 60. We implement them manually, or Cephid does. So it might take a day or 1.5 for that to appear on your W3Champions profile, but it's gonna be there, and I think it's pretty damn awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They're kind of like, it's like Pokemon cards, you know? You never know if these are going to come back. So you're getting like your first edition Charizards right now. You're getting the Back to Warcraft pumpkins, the War3Champions pumpkins, and you might be the only 60, 70, 80 people that have them for the rest of time. Exactly. So, you know, not to put all that pressure on you guys or anything, but, you know, if you don't want to miss out, give them $5.
It's basically the Warcraft equivalent of an NFT, right? Because they will not be available after we paid out the players. So maybe a day or two after the grand final, and then they will never be available ever again. So grab them now while they're hot.
Very good. Very good.
All right, want to give the people some games? Some brackets?
Yeah. I think that's what they're all here for, Neo.
I think so too, but I mean, we have to explain a lot, right? We will do a Q&A after, if we have some time before the 4 Players Cup starts. So if you have some questions, save them for later. We will answer them as good as we can. So it's time. I think for the first time in history of the War3Champions fans, we will not have Floss do this with this little bowl and the papers, because we're damn professional, aren't we, Carson? And we came up with this. So obviously, you know that we have 16 players, and we separated them into 4 buckets that represent their War3Champions finish. So the first 4 are already seeded into the playoffs at the second weekend. So Focus Foggy, Moon, and Chemico will not be playing on the first weekend because they did so great on the ladder. They are they can skip these rounds. Then there's the players 5 to 8 who are seeded into the second round. That is the round of 12 that you can see here. That is Hitman, Colorful, Hawk, and Dice. So they will not have to play the first round, which is the round of 16. And they will be there we will have the players 9 to 12 as the higher seed. That is Craft, Todd, Johnny Cage, and Spyro. And the lower seed of the round of 16 is Lawlight, Neutron, Sock, and Fortitude. That's a pretty sick list of lower seed round of 16 players, to be honest.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. Very, very high skill. There's gonna be a matchup where there's, you know, a top player in it no matter what, I think, here. So this is man, like I said, this is always my favorite part. I love it. I love it so much.
It is. So we have a wheel. It's spinning already. We got the wonderful 4 players here with their faces on. At the moment, we see Fortitude in the purple, switching to Lawlight in the red, then Neutron in the blue, and of course Sock in the yellow. We will draw 9 to 16 first, the lower seeds of these, then 9 to 12 to see their opponents, and then the second round. So, Carson, are we ready?
I think we are ready. Just to give you a little credit here, Neil. This looks beautiful. This looks beautiful.
Thank you.
You did this yourself, eh? Look at this.
Yeah, I coded this little homepage.
Take the credit. Take the credit.
I coded this all by myself, the little homepage called wheelofnames.com.
Yep.
Shout out to wheelofnames.com. And before I hit the first spin, we had a big donation, right? Jay Gatz coming in with the big 50. Of course, everything that is donated to Matcherino goes to the players. If you want to reward us for organizing this tournament, you know it, sub on Twitch, leave us a little donation, go to our Patreon, or visit Corsair via the link that we provide in the description here. Thank you for the subs, Barbity, Emerald, and Alf, and Multi-Beat Betamine. You guys are absolutely lovely. And with that, Carson, shall I spin the wheel?
Spin it up, baby.
Number 1 lower seed for the round of 16.
Need sound effects.
Whoa, so close!
Oh my god. Wait,
what's this?
What is that
it's
even?
Exactly in the middle. What? How is this possible?
Oh, it doesn't actually tell you who won, so we have to make a judgment call?
I disabled that because it looks like shit.
Oh, well.
What a start! What a start!
I gotta make this bigger on my screen. What the hell? Yeah, that is literally...
It is on the line! I think, well...
I mean...
I guess I have to spin again. Or what do we do?
I mean... Well, okay, so just so everyone's aware, we're on a 90-second delay because we're going to 4 Players Cup after this. So we are on a delay. We could pull the chat. See, the last thing we'd want right now, Neo, is we respin and then just say, oh, it's clearly on Lawlight, clearly on Neutron.
Okay. I wonder if they can see it because I'm 10 centimeters away from the screen and it is exactly on the line.
Damn. Let's say I gotta move closer to my monitor. I'm moving my microphone.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, bro, I think that is right on the line.
It is, right? So, I guess we have to spin again.
Yeah, I think that's a respin. I think we made a judgment call. All right, we're the top dogs here. I think we can respin.
All right. Are you on the scene?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, I'm spinning again. Not again. Alrighty, it is Mr. Lawlight. That should be the first game of the tournament then. Not too bad at all. So I'm going to put him here. There might be a little bit of rescheduling going on, especially with Neutron and Hitman. So Lawlight out. That leaves us with 3 more. Spinning. Oh, this is
my god.
40. So far, not too exciting, you know, we don't know too much yet. What I do know is that we got a big contribution towards the prize pool, Carson. I think $250 contribution. Who was it? That unlocks the next stretch goal. And that adds another $250. Who was it? I can't even see. Jay Getz with the 150 and who is that? Gateway Trent with another 100. Boom, boom, boom.
Thank you
That's pretty
guys.
sick.
PogChamp. With a lot of fivers coming as well. We got Fire Strike in there with a fiver. Gateway Trent did another fiver. I guess he got himself an icon or a War3Champions profile picture. So and then we also got WNKR10. So a lot of people getting those pictures now, Neil. We sold them.
Wonderful. We're doing a good job here, Carson, apparently. So let's spin that wheel for the last time. Bottom or... well, they will happen on the bottom of this round of 16, but when will they play and what's their bracket gonna be? Neutron or Sock? Not again. Okay. Neutron going in next. Where is he on my list? There it is. As I said, we might have to switch these around because Neutron is still in LA, as far as I know. And that done. Yes, sir. Put Sock at the bottom of this one. So now it gets pretty exciting. Now we go. Now we determine their opponents. And of course, I got this prepared.
I would be terrified. I'd be terrified if I was any of these opponents.
It is the one undead in the tournament, Krav. We got Todd. We got Johnny Cage. And we got Spiral. Once again, all beautiful faces represented here. Krav is red, Todd is blue, Johnny is yellow, and Spiral is purple. Who's gonna be Lawlight's opponent in round 1?
Oh my god.
Holy shit, dude!
Oh, dude, that is a match. That is a match. Oh my god.
One of these two players not part of the round of 12.
Damn.
This is single elimination, everybody. This stage before the round of 8 is single elimination.
Yeah, that's one of Johnny Cage's, maybe because he's been on the up and up. It's one of his biggest challenges, especially because Lawlight's such a specialist in this matchup. That's going to be Johnny Cage's, I won't say his first real challenge, but ever since he's been considered one of the best in Europe, his first big challenge outside of Europe, let's say.
Okay, this is going to be something, man. This could be a semifinal right there.
Yeah, for sure.
All right then. Who's Fortitude's opponent? Spin it. Krav versus 40. This is gonna be a tricky hosting situation.
Yeah.
But all right, we have solutions for that. We'll see how it goes. They have to adjust to what we have. But yeah, Central Europe versus China is one of the trickiest hosting situations. But all right, Todd is dodging, or is not gonna get the undead. That was pretty clear from the start. He wanted to get Neutron. Let's see if he gets Neutron. The opponent here, Todd or Spiral. The one who's not drawn now will face Sock. Look at this. Todd versus Neutron and Spiral versus Sock.
So Todd finally got the good draft that he wanted. Finally.
Todd, you know my bank account, right? And Spiral versus Sock. Man, Spiral did so well against Soin last time.
Yeah.
Looking forward to this match a lot. So, our round of 16 matches. Best of 3, single elimination. Johnny Cage versus Lawlight, Krav versus Fortitude, Neutron versus Todd, and Spiral versus Sock.
Very cool. I'm wondering for Spiral if he plays Orc even against Sock, maybe. That's interesting because his Night Elf's been very strong recently, but that's almost a matchup he could definitely play Orc in.
Damn. This is okay, pretty exciting. And now we go top to bottom. For the round of 12, these will be the high seed players in the round of 12. They will then face their opponents. So who's going to be the opponent of Johnny Cage and Lawlight? Could be Hitman, could be Colorful, could be Hawk, or could be Dice. Let's go.
It's the big dogs now.
Close, but okay. Hawk it is. Johnny Cage versus Hawk, Lawlight versus Hawk. Sounds like a potential quarterfinal to me as well.
Yep.
but two of these three players will not be in the round of 8. Boom, Hawk. Out of this, Craft, Fortitude, and either Dice, Colorful, or Hitman. Let's rig it. Let's rig it. Let's spin it.
Everyone in the chat was saying rig. Don't worry, you're safe there, Neo.
Yeah, for sure. Colorful. So
right.
Craft potentially against 2 Chinese, which is, as I said, a very difficult hosting situation. But maybe it's Fortitude versus Colorful, and then we as organizers dodge a bullet.
Yep.
40 versus Colorful, definitely a match I want to see. The reigning WGL champion challenged by either the one Undead or Fortitude, who made it into the round of 8 of DreamHack Asia. Good bracket as well. So with Colorful eliminated, who's going to face Neutron and Todd? Todd versus Hitman. All up for that.
Oh, yeah.
Todd said before he wants Neutron, then Dice. Is it 100% rigged? Did I draw this previously to give Todd the opponent he wants? If the wheel ends up on purple, it absolutely does. Oh, but it's the Hitman.
Ooh, that's gonna be good. Little Hitman versus Europe. Honestly, I mean, as much as people want to see Hitman versus Asian players, and we could always get that later in the tournament, it's nice to continue the NA-EU rivalry here. This is nice.
And that, of course, puts Dice at the bottom with Spiral and Sock. Focus, Foggy, Moon, and Chemico, as we said, already qualified for the next weekend, and then we will draw again. So just so you know that they are, of course, part of the tournament. They will be in another draw after the first weekend.
Right on. Look at that.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Look at that. I think so, too. Man, the first part of the bracket, Johnny Cage, Lola, and Hawk. That's so sick.
Yeah. That's going to be some crazy matches, man. Oh, my God. And do we have potential for... Yeah, we got potential for a good variety of matchups as well. Not as much, maybe, human versus elf as we maybe thought it would be. We're going to have a decent amount, but depending what Spiral plays, and then we'll have, maybe if Crab makes it through, we can get a elf versus undead. So there's going to be some variety as well, which will be good.
And we all love the human versus night elf matchup.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure. So day 1 will be the upper part, probably. Day 2, probably the lower part. Maybe we have to do some switching there. But I guess this should be fine for everyone as far as I can see. So the schedule will be released a little bit later. But there shouldn't be any big influences on that one. Mm-hmm. All right. So 2 of these brackets on Saturday. The other 2 then on Sunday, and then 3 day of playoff extravaganza, first weekend of November. Alrighty, we got a couple more contributions that you can read out.
Absolutely. Well, we had on the Matcherino, we had some more people getting profiles. We had, oh my God, we had a lot. We had Unhit got himself a profile picture. We had Tone Zone with the $5. We had Unhit again with another profile picture. He doubled up, everybody. We had Indy Dialt with the 10 buckers. We had Unhit again with 15. He says something extra. Well, thank you. We had Stalker getting a profile picture, and a Cal Burn 666 getting a picture as well. These pictures are popping off. Incredible. I might get myself one. Maybe I'll get both right now. For sure. Do it. Dump that tenner. Here we go. I need to sign in to purchase. I'll do it off stream. Yeah. no credit card information leaked, maybe for the better. Yeah, probably safe. All right, everybody. Then the matches. Do you guys have any questions? I think 4 players 5 minutes. Needs a bit of time. 5 minutes? 5 minutes till the bracket's live. So we got 10 minutes, let's say. I can figure out my match. So we got a solid 10 minutes here if we need it. Well, since we broke the 2K, do you want me to announce a little bit of extra? Oh yeah, I think that's don't even think you need to ask. I think everyone wants that.
I mean, I kind of wanted to make it a stretch goal, but now that we got the big 2K, that would have been my initial stretch goal. Couldn't imagine that this stream would be going so well. So, we don't wanna like since we have so much time, we felt like we need a little bit of extra content on top of things, and I thought it might be a good idea to give the spotlight to a wonderful community or a sub community in our Warcraft community. And so I reached out to some wonderful people in gym and approached them with an idea. And they said yes. And we have a little bit of a show match to kick off the War3 Champions finals. It's a gym show match between Flutschfinger and Link. And the special thing is that the coaches of GNL will cast the matches. So the both players know that matchup. They can practice for a week. They both got their coach. And then the coaches will cast this best of 3 as an opener to the War3 Champions for the spotlight to the gym Discord. I think it's pretty pog.
That's a hell of an idea. That's awesome because there's so much insight. You know, even if it's not specifically due to the matchup because it's all GNL stuff, but you know, it will be like, oh, I know, I went over the strategy with him. I told him to do this. Oh, he's doing this right. Maybe he's doing this part a little wrong. It's a little scuffed at this time. That's so cool. You get so much insight into maybe if you're unaware what goes into coaching and learning with a coach and stuff like that. I think that's a hell of an idea. I actually didn't know it was going to be like that format, so that's an announcement to me as well.
You don't read the tournament Discord then, eh?
Oh, I scan.
Yeah.
There's a lot of channels.
So the coaches will be Qbert, who coached me for my match in April, and Cithrin. So this should be pretty good extra content. We're working on a couple of more extra content thingies. And we're also working on getting our new overlay to work for the War3 Champions finals. But that's, not 100% sure yet, but maybe 99% or something. 90%.
90. Okay, I was like 99. Wow. That's very sure.
We're getting real close, but we'll see. Maybe we'll make a stretch goal or something.
Does Carson look like my dad 50 years ago? That's a question for 4 players. I'll go into detail on that once we get into 4 players.
Dude! Todd comments, the DreamHack cast tomorrow is going to be awkward considering how bad Neo just screwed me. You wanted Neutron first round. You got Neutron first round. So now you're complaining. You can't complain.
Just because he has to play Hitman? What about NA LOL?
Yeah, what about NA LOL, Todd? Put these guys to shame, to rest.
He's saying Hitman got lucky. That's what Todd's saying.
Okay, do we have any questions? Do you guys have any questions? We got a couple of minutes left.
Nothing yet, Neil.
Hype.
That's good. That's better than questions. Give us the hype.
Well, I heard the first time about this. Angry Korea Man, by the way, big contribution, and also bought the profile picture. Korea, my man. Keep it burning. On.
Hippo said that we missed his contribution. I have to find it now.
Oops.
I don't see it, Hippo.
It's probably pretty far down. Maybe it was yesterday.
Oh, maybe.
Ah, there it is. $10 contribution. Host a tournament and make governor pay for it.
Okay, it's simple as that. Here we go. Also had Link in there with the $10 says let's go, and also bought a profile picture. Thanks, Link.
This is gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And since there's no questions coming in, we are opening this tournament to all the community casters. We got a lot already. For the German community and Sparta will cast. For the South American community, Forks is gonna cast. We have Frenchcraft probably on board. They just have to come up with people casting it, but they will be there. We got Waxstrats as well. We got OC Drummer. As we said before, all the games will be on the main stream this time. But if you guys want to cast, we provide a clean feed and you can just hop right on. There's the Google form in the War3 Champions Discord. And I will provide it on our socials as well. So everybody, if you want to cast, if you think I can give a different spin to it, I can maybe do a newbie stream. I just want to cast in Korean or Russian or Swahili or Finnish or whatever. Just hit us up. Everybody's invited.
Right on. Good opportunity to cast some high-level games. You know, it's always difficult to be sometimes let in to be able to cast high-level games, and I know when I started off, I was stuck casting, you know, BattleNet games of custom games, 2 random guys playing, so it's good, you know, get to cast some high-level, get to see how tournaments are run if you want to get your foot in the door for casters, so I think it's a good thing. And then we get all the languages covered as well. It's great.
Ooh, there we go. Yeah. Happy's not playing because he didn't like the servers we choose for the matches because we took away the EU bias. Grubby wasn't high enough up in the list, so he wasn't invited to this. Might be a little repetitive, but these questions will come up a million times, so I think it's good to have to answer them once again.
Yeah, you got to qualify. We'd love to have Grubby. I mean, are you kidding me? I would cast Grubby every day. You know how many viewers we'd get if Grubby was in every tournament we casted? We'd love to have him. We'd love to have Happy too, but you know, we gotta have a clear, unbiased rule set, and you gotta qualify for the tournament. That's the whole premise of the tournament. So that's why they're not here.
And that is why you should already grind for season 9, because of course we will be running season 9 and 10 and everything after as well. So if you get good results now, you might not have a stressful time in the end. So what about replays? Will of course be available. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, we'll throw together a replay pack. It's good because that is well, I suppose it's on YouTube too, but I think it's good to have replays to have the history of the games, because we still have replays from, like, you know, War 3 history still just casting those games, you know, and without those literal files, it would just be gone forever. So I think it's important for someone to have the replays.
We will probably just give them to War 3 Info, and they put it on their homepage, because that's the best source of replays we got in the scene. So replays will be available on Warcraft3.info. If you have a community project, by the way, or a fun map, or a homepage, or anything, just provide me like a little promo graphic. We want to put the spotlight on everything that's going on in the Warcraft scene. I told this to War3 Info, to Liquipedia, to Hive, to Jim, to W3Champions itself, of course. If you're a streamer, let me know. Just put up a promo graphic. I will show it during the broadcast. We want to make this a little Warcraft convention of some sorts. So if you have something to promote, I'm always available on Discord. neo@backtowarcraft.com is my email. If you want to do a little trailer on the broadcast, or like a PowerPoint-esque presentation, a keynote of some sorts, should have met me. We can always find time for you to plug your project, because we want to spread the love for Warcraft we all share.
Yeah, and it's the best time too, because we got 15K viewers last time, and that was because of everyone. That was because everyone came together in the community and contributed, and everyone was watching from the community, and all the fans of all the players were watching. So this is the time to spread the good word on everything, which is what we try to do for not just our project here, but everywhere in the Warcraft scene. It's a community celebration, this tournament.
Absolutely is. All right, no question, nothing to add. You're late for 4 Cup Gold anyway. We got the grid. We know what's up.
Think we're good.
Guess we're done here.
We're good. All right. We're going to take a short 3 or 4 minute break, and we'll be back with our first match from 4 Players Gold Cup number 43. Thank you, Neo, for saving the day. Appreciate you. And everyone in the chat, I'm sure, appreciates it just the same. We'll see you later for DreamHack, right? Later. Is that your next cast? Yeah.
Yes. Tomorrow morning
14
at 10 a.m.
hours. Right?
Yeah, 15, exactly.
15 hours. Okay, you'll see Neo again at 15 hours. We'll be back at a 4-minute break. Stay tuned. Be right back.
I'll be in chat. Thank you, Carson, for having me. Bye-bye.
Cheers, bud.